You recording?
Keep the camera on them.
Alright. Today we going into Summer Madness 2 card. Today, boys, we finna break down our analysis of how we feel the whole night is gonna go for Summer Madness 2, the return of the legends. Shout out to Smack White and everybody else for keeping the battle rap movement alive. We definitely on real nigga time. Yo, it's me, O-Dot, and my man Stokes. And we always had this argument, so we decided we would go ahead and record it and see how the world felt. See if we alone. Without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and hop straight into the card. I'm gonna go from what I feel is the order of the night is gonna be. The first battle that comes up is the one that was most recently added. We got Hitman Holla versus Young Candy. Who you got winning that?
Okay. You're saying it's Hitman Holla versus John the Don. So let's make sure we gotta read it. That's what I'm saying.
We got Hitman Holla versus John the Don. Who you got winning that? And why?
Hitman got more performance. He got more performance and his delivery is sharp. John the Don doesn't really have too much of delivery. He has bars though. He do have bars that he's sitting on, but he doesn't know how to put that performance together to get the crowd to go extremely wild.
Yeah, he don't have. You're right. He don't have the stage presence.
Yeah,
he don't have the stage presence or the entertainment with him. I also feel John the Don, though he has some lyrics with him. You know what I'm saying?
He is lyrical. He is
lyrical and he is hungry. So, like John said though, Hitman is on like a losing streak though.
Damn.
I feel he's on a losing streak.
He didn't lose the goods.
No,
he did not lose the goods
wait.
at all.
How X Factor say, I'm not battling goods. That nigga's trash, and I wouldn't want to be it.
So how is he on a losing streak? Because he battled. What's light skinned dude's name again? Nigel.
I'll tell you who he lost to in my book, right? In my book, I got him losing to Holla the Don.
That's what Holla the Don.
He lost to Holla the Don.
He did lose to Holla the Don.
I have him being edged out against Averb.
It can go either way. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, the thing that made Averb get around for sure to me was definitely that Big Gerald. He definitely got third round.
Yes, sir.
But his first and second, his second was okay. You know, his first, I don't know. It seemed a little light to me. I give the first one to Hitman.
Okay, but so you still saying 2-1? We're still saying Averb won now.
No, I'm saying the first round. Breaking it down, first round. Hitman definitely got first round. Second round can go either way, and the third round definitely Averb got the third round.
Okay, so you think that whole battle debatable? All right. Well, I feel I haven't seen Hitman clearly come out and kill anybody since he battled Arsenal. In fact, I want to say that was probably the best battle I've seen him have. Best performance from him was against Arsenal.
One of them, because he did good against Cortez. Cortez ain't really all that.
I was gonna say, what battle Cortez got that's really good?
But he battled Hitman. And that ain't, it was alright though. That was before Averb and Matt.
Yeah. So, with that being said, we're in agreement on the first one. We think Hitman got it. Although I'm gonna throw a little subtitle in there, if Hitman coming in slouching or not on his A game, John's gonna have bars for him. Question is, will John have X Factor level of bars? Because X Factor is really the only person I know that doesn't have like a super delivery, but he's got so many bars. Like, X Factor has mastered like the bar. It's two people I think mastered the bar game. X Factor and Conceited. Like they could give you like 3 whole rounds of nothing but hard bars. They get so many oohs and ahs. That's how they get the crowd involved with this. Is because their bars are so hard. You just like ooh. Hitman, his bars might not be hard, but his delivery be so hard. You be like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? And that's how they get the crowd involved. So if John can put together a performance where he got bars that are hard enough to get the crowd to go ooh and ah, he might not have to work the crowd as much because the lyrics will do it for him. And that will definitely, you know what I mean, kind of like stifle Hitman, because Hitman has never been like on that lyrical real top. He's always had like some hard like, or he's been personal. He's called a couple people out. Like he'll pull your car for not having your street cred correct.
You know, when people that got bars like you said, X Factor and Conceited don't have enough presence. I mean, he don't have enough delivery. He got bars. He's just sitting on bars. He doesn't have like a hard delivery like that.
You know what? And but I feel with that whole style that he created, that whole slow it down.
Nah, that's sick. I mean, that is sick.
But that was his way of compensating for him not having delivery.
True.
Because he didn't have delivery, he was like, yo, I'm gonna slow it down and rewind this for all the people that aren't able to keep up with my metaphors. And I think that was slick of him to do that. In fact, I can't wait to see him battle again. But so we agree with that one. The next one I think we're gonna see on the card is gonna be DNA versus Ness.
Yeah, it's a rap. Actually, I don't even know. That was a silly matchup, to be real with you. That was like, why even? You got destroyed. Ness got destroyed by Iron Solomon. I watched him battle Arsenal, and he didn't do good. He didn't do that well with Arsenal. It's just an old vet that needs to just hang it up. I mean, I got love for Ness, because I mean, when he battled Iron Solomon, I was like, I mean, he had some lines. He had some lines. It just ain't enough. It ain't enough to keep up with the new era, you know?
Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do either. I don't know what he's gonna do either because I agree with you. I haven't seen a performance of Ness that I thought was URL worthy. Like I really feel like maybe Ness should go back to the Proving Grounds or what's some other leagues?
Yeah,
you know, one of the other leagues.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah, right. You could be one of them. Like go battle them cats over in Europe or something. I mean, I have a feeling.
I mean, he has bars. He just can't. He can't keep up with the way the new battle rap scene is. You know what I'm saying?
And to be honest with you though, like there's a few times where like DNA has like done a good job. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest with you, I think like I got a lot of love and respect for DNA as a person. So like he kind of edged in some battles to me just because I can respect where he come from. Like when he was like, you ain't never had to sit on the stoop with your man, go hand in hand trying to grind that pack. I know how that is. I can respect that. And because I respect that, like I see his grind and his hustle and his love and passion for what it is he do. And like that weighs big with me, you know what I'm saying? Bigger than you writing some shit on the paper and coming out on the stage and you memorize some lines. Like that's not enough. And I think I think Ness from what I've seen and his whole thing is what Ness does is he come out and he basically has a song wrote and he try to perform it and it's not gonna work in the
Bill
URL.
Collector does the same thing. He writes his songs, he writes his battles to a beat and performs it like almost like
Yeah, but the reason that Bill Collector does it is because Bill Collector is animated with it. It doesn't look like Bill Collector's in a booth. Bill Collector is very animated with it. He throws in dramatic pauses for the crowd to respond. And what he did in the last battle that made me even like really like pay attention to it, is that he came out in the last battle and he decided he was going he rebutted him with the freestyle. Yeah. He was like, oops, I bumped you with my dancing thing. But wait, I can't feel no hands and things. Yeah. So, I mean, like, that right there, that was my ooh moment. Until then, I was like, I don't get this bill collectors. Like, I didn't get it.
I follow a lot of anybody that's new that got any type of bars or any presence. I follow John the Don. He was nice. Bill collector from Block City to the URL, and he actually, I mean, he made it there with lyrics. He's actually lyrical, yo. But
I seen one battle. He was battling dude in like the club. It was kind of dark where he was at.
See, that was before. That was before he even made it to Block City.
Yeah, he destroyed dude. That joint right there that night. I don't know where he was at. I don't know who that was. They shouldn't rap anymore because that was a career ending destruction. That was one of them like after that he should have went home and been like, yo, what the fuck am I doing? Battle rap just isn't me. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean DNA. I follow DNA from when I first him on Grind Time. And
I can follow DNA.
One thing about DNA, and actually I seen a video of him a couple joints before he even made the Grind Time, or some low budget joints.
Yeah, I seen him joints when he was battling people in the street. I seen him freestyling outside of next to Holla and Don, outside like the weave and nail shop.
Yeah, and he killed Mike Flames, and he battled a dude named Real Deal, which just battled B Magic, but he killed him on some freestyle and stuff. And he do put a lot of work in. He put a lot of work in, you know, and honestly, it's kind of disrespectful for them to give him Ness because he worked a lot harder than that. Yeah. You know, to get somebody with an actual top name, and believe it or not, he is one of the best freestylers there is. He is one of the best freestylers there is, and rebuttals.
You know what?
Just like Holla the Don. Holla the Don is one of the best freestylers.
You know, but I'm gonna tell you what the difference is. The difference in I think that's where my respect changed. Like, as far as DNA and Holla the Don will rebuttal you, maybe give you like 3 or 4 bars of freestyle, then he gonna go back to his written. I've seen DNA come out and do a whole verse freestyle and kill it. And I mean, I'm glad you brought that up. I was just getting ready, I was gonna discuss that tonight anyway. How freestyle don't mean what it used to mean. Like, when I first set my Twitter account up, I get a message from Clips. You know what I'm saying? Charlie Clips sends a message out. Yo, go check out my new video, my freestyle. And like, I turned it on and I'm like, yo, Charlie Clips be killing them. I'm waiting to see what he get ready to come off the head with. Man, this was a music video. It was a music video. He had music, he had written lyrics, he had females in it. You know what I'm saying? It was a music video. It wasn't a freestyle. Like, freestyle don't mean let me clarify that. When we say freestyle, we mean like right off top of the head, we start, you know what I'm saying? We just start like going in. Like, if I was a freestyle, I might talk about anything from the table to the couch to this nigga's wife beating the tattoo. That's a freestyle. When you come in and you got like, you sat at home, you wrote it, memorized it, and recorded over a beat, that's not a freestyle.
That's not a freestyle.
That is not a freestyle. That is written. That is a song. I don't know. They need to stop with that. Don't write freestyle on your shit to get extra points. But back to the topic, what I'm saying is DNA does that. And I know that takes a different level.
Name the one round, the number where you say you seen him one round where he freestyled the whole joint.
I can tell you, I can name 2. I can name a battle he freestyled the whole joint. But I'm going to name a round. When he came out and he pointed to the crowd. Remember that joint? He did the whole round. He came out and pointed to the crowd. I think it was against Sue Surf.
Nope, it was against Young Ill. I know
that. It was Young Ill. Young Ill. He came out and that was after Young Ill was like, he going to try to freestyle. And he started pointing to the crowd. He was like, give me a word. And he started spitting at him. And not only was he spitting at him, he was using similes and metaphors. He wasn't just talking and rhyming. He was using similes and metaphors with the words that people gave him from the crowd. He did that for a whole joint. Like, come on, man. Ain't nobody else at the URL level. This is the best battle rappers, period. bar none, right? These, if battle rap had an Olympics, these would be the best of everybody. You know what I'm saying? And for him to be on that stage in front of these types of people and have people say the things that they say and still mentally be able to come up with a freestyle to rebuttal it. I mean, that was the night that he pulled out the dental floss with the tooth jokes. That was the same battle. He started dancing on stage and everybody just laughed at him for 5 minutes.
It wasn't for 5 minutes. But I understand what you're saying.
Man, he did that dental floss shit for like 2 minutes.
For like a couple, yeah.
I mean, when you only got like 3 minutes of freestyle, you do something for a good 30 seconds. You know what, Clips? If you're anything like he says you are, I would love to see that in a battle rap. I would love to. Because like I got a different level of respect for people who can do that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something, that's talent. That everybody, if you give a pen and a pad and anybody enough time at home, they should have a decent performance. The only thing you could really fear is coming in and choke. I mean, similes and metaphors, if you any type of a rapper, it shouldn't be that difficult.
If you go and watch the Charlie Clips versus X Factor.
Hold on, let's not go too deep into Charlie Clips because we're getting off topic. So we got DNA beating Ness, right?
Yeah.
We got DNA beating Ness. The next thing I think is going to be on the card is Charlie Clips. It's Charlie Clips versus Serious Jones. I don't think Serious got enough for Charlie. That's how I'm calling it. You see it another way?
I mean, for him to come back to the battle scene, I mean, he did okay against Mook. I mean, Mook beat him definitely, but he did okay against Mook. He has a way of exposing people and going and finding out stuff about people too, you know. And but that ain't. I mean, Charlie Clips is on. He's on a lyrical high right now. He's not. Serious Jones is not messing with Charlie Clips. Actually, I'm in that. I don't even have much to say about that battle, to be real. I already got it banked on Charlie Clips.
We got two problems. Two problems for Serious Jones off the bat. Charlie Clips has an insane following at Webster's Hall. So we got Charlie Clips that has an insane following, who has came back to he's one of the first legends to return. Really, right? I mean, if you think about it, Charlie Clips was one of the first legends to return. Even though this is the return of the legends, Charlie Clips came before the rest of them did. And when Charlie Clips coming back to the game, Charlie Clips has had crazy battle against X Factor. And X Factor is nothing to play with. He battled Averb. Averb, nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? He battled Big T. Big T, nothing to play with. You know what I'm saying? And like, Serious Jones got like some back in the day battles, but Serious Jones just ain't serious enough for me. Not for that one. So I got clips running that one. So let's go ahead and leave that one alone. We just gonna drop that one. And let me not drop it. Let me tell you why. Because Serious Jones lyrically ain't there to do what Clips is gonna do lyrically. Not only does Clips have lyrically, he lyrically gonna do his thing. He has stage presence. The crowd's gonna come in there like I don't know if he pays people at the door or what. I've never seen a crowd respond to anybody like they do to Clips. Clips show up and be like, "What's good?" And the next thing you know, the crowd go nuts. You'd have thought he said the hardest bar ever. So because that battle between him and Averb, I don't feel the gap in between the two is as big as the crowd make it seem. You know what I mean? The crowd come out there and they just eat up everything that Clips has to say. I think they were just so happy.
A home field advantage.
Yeah, I think they were just happy to see Clips back. So everything he said, they made like 4 times harder.
What happened is with that battle is that Charlie Clips came out slinging, just straight up. Averb didn't come out with that energy like he would when he battled Math, or when he battled anybody else before that. When he battled Miles. You know, he came out with a lot of energy, a lot of stuff to say, and he just didn't come out swinging enough.
You know what I think it is though? I'm gonna tell you, I think that Charlie, I'm sorry for telling everybody, but this is my opinion, my analysis of your freestyle battle. Charlie Clips know that if he goes in on his first round, he can win the crowd. See, a lot of battle rappers come in and they do so-so on the first round. And they try to expose in the second round, and then they go off in the third round. Charlie Clips comes in from the gate swinging like a Mike Tyson fight. And when he does that, he just like, the crowd is so amped up behind him. You know what I mean? Once you get hit with a couple of Mike Tyson punches, it's hard for you to swing back harder than Mike. And that's what he does. That's what he does. I mean,
teach his own. When he battled X Factor, I mean, he over-rapped dude by 10, 11 minutes. He had 22 minutes worth of rhymes, and X Factor only had 10 minutes worth of rhymes. Yeah, but X Factor's bars were hitting harder than it was the Charlie Clips.
They were hitting harder. X Factor's bars were hitting way harder. But the thing is, the only thing that makes that battle debatable is that Charlie Clips did it for 22 minutes. And he did it for 22 minutes and didn't have hot stuff straight to back. Like if he cut the fat out that 22 minutes and just combined all the hard bars from that 22 minutes, it isn't nearly as debatable as it seems. Because Charlie Clips had some hard joints. He had some hard hitting joints.
He did, but then he had some filler joints. I mean,
he had some filler. He stopped. He started freestyling against Big T, and then he went on Clips.
But I mean, some of the joints was hard hitting, and then there was some that was like, that was alright. You know what I'm saying? But like that Charlie, like X Factor said, silence this nigga like Charlie Chaplin or whatever. And that's one of them old like joints where he ain't saying, but I mean, but that was hot. I mean, it's a lot. But on that battle with him versus Serious Jones called out the wrong person. That's all. He called out the wrong person.
Serious Jones is not like I don't think Serious Jones could take half the rappers in the URL today.
They should have battled. They should have put Ness versus Serious Jones. That would have been something to actually watch, but
I don't even think that would have been good. I tell you who Serious Jones should have battled. He should have battled like a Math Hoffa. Like that's probably who Serious Jones should have battled. That might have been a more decent matchup. You know what I'm saying? So we both got Clips winning that joint.
Right.
Then we got Calico versus Loaded Lux. Now, out of all of the legends returning, all of them returning, this one, I feel, was ahead of his time when he was freestyling. I think Loaded Lux ain't the one to be played with. I think Loaded Lux is finna. If Calico come in there with his normal stuff, I don't think it'll be enough to beat Lux.
It won't be.
I don't think it's enough.
It won't
Truth be told, Lux Mook battle. You go back and watch it. Lux does his thing, yo. That's a real hard one for me to call. Like I probably watched it like
it ain't hard
4 or 5 times.
I watched it like beyond that many times. That is one of my favorite battles, but Mook lost that joint.
Lux. And I mean, I didn't even just like before we did this recording, I went and made sure I touched up. Lux went off, and that joint was Mook. Lux went off on 106 in Park. Lux went off. I can't find a battle with Lux where he is so-so. Or he's like, or I don't find many debatable battles. The only debatable battle I have is the one with him and Mook. I don't have any more debate.
That can't go debatable, but I mean, I gave it to Lux because he had more bars that was hitting, and Mook had he had a lot of filler lines, you know, that I didn't like about that battle, but you know, but he did. I mean, that's a definitely classic. But for real, Calico came a long way. He definitely got a way of moving the crowd and saying some real hard stuff that I have you like, yo, that was real nice, you know. And I mean,
I think, like I said,
this is where it's running that, you know, because like
truth be told, I think Lux's joint should have went 5 rounds too.
It should have, but see,
I think,
but you know
and
what
if they
happened?
did that, Calico and Lux ain't even in the same league.
It would not be in the same league at all.
It wouldn't be.
It would actually be an unfair match.
It would be unfair. It would be a handicap match.
Going for 3 rounds, but not no 5 rounds.
5 rounds against Loaded Lux, I'd rather kill myself. I think Loaded Lux is just not the guy to be played with. And then we get to the main event, which in my opinion is really going to be Loaded Lux and Calico. It's either going to be Loaded Lux and Calico, or it's going to be Sirius Jones versus Clips. It's really going to be the main event. Because the truth be told, Mook said it best when he battled Young Hotness. First off, before I go any further, for y'all that don't know, the main event is supposed to be Murda Mook versus Iron Solomon.
Which it will be the main event. It's 5 rounds.
It's 5 rounds. Main event, Murda Mook versus Iron Solomon. I'm predicting that this battle will be no better than watching Mook destroy Young Hotness.
Fuck out of here. I knew. It's always one in the crowd, yo. It's always one in the crowd, yo. It's always one in the crowd, yo. Let me tell you, yo. I mess with Mook, but Iron Solomon is a lyrical assassin.
What battle did you watch?
Oh my God.
Name it. Look, I tell you the best battle I seen Iron Solomon in. And I did nothing today. I made an Iron Solomon playlist and watched it. The best one he had was against Ness. Who did Iron Solomon beat better than that?
He beat Matt. He beat Jen really bad. I don't know if you remember him.
You think he won that one with Matt Hoffa?
What? Yeah.
You know what? I thought that was Matt Hoffa's best performance. I sat down and watched it.
I didn't really like. He was alright. He tried to pull the white card like that was
okay, pull the white card, whatever. But like,
dude, the Iron Solomon is on a different level, dog. He's nasty. He's nasty, son. He's nasty. He's like a nerd within it. I ain't gonna lie, but I mean, he know how to put it together, yo. He know how to put it together, and it's a lot of sons that he actually has, yo. A lot of them. You know what I'm saying? That battle is gonna be like that. It's gonna be like that, you know, because he has a way of breaking down. He has a way of breaking down MCs. He has a way of breaking down MCs. Mook has a bunch of street presence and doing it from the street and everything. I like it. People go off, but you know, Mook can't come with no filler bars at all. Like all his bars gotta hit. They have to hit.
This right brought Mook back out of retirement. I got a short list of people that I think should have brought Mook out of retirement. I could probably name 5 names that I think should have brought him back out of retirement. And Iron Solomon ain't none of them. I would have loved to see Hitman Holla. Not Hitman, I'm sorry. Scratch that. Holla the Don. I would love to see Holla the Don versus Mook. I think that would have been a good joint. I would have loved to see Sue Surf versus Mook. That would have been a good joint. I would have loved to see X Factor versus Mook. I think that would have been a good joint. I would have loved to see Charlie Clips versus Mook. I think that would have been a good joint. Nowhere do I have Iron Solomon.
What is the name of the 5th one?
I can't even think of a 5th one.
Let me tell you, I mean, because you're like, see, I'm open-minded to all battle rappers. I watch many different leagues, whether it's from you just starting to you've been in the game. And the thing is, you're just looking at a more of a street persona than just because Iron don't have a street persona to him. It's more of a nerdy side of battle rap, you know. And the thing is, I mean, I can play stuff for you that, I mean, he got bars. He got bars, that's the thing. He got bars and he's lyrical. And he is lyrical.
But see, that's not what it is that it's bigger than just like him not having a street side to him. When I talk to Iron. When I say that like I don't see Iron Solomon taking more than just a street side. First off, this is URL. The league slogan is real nigga time. We're not battling and what's some other underground joints like no, not the Proving Ground, the 2087 on the West Coast. The Jungle or nothing like that. None of them joints. Like the URL is really like the ultimate like you're supposed to be the ultimate package. And like if Iron Solomon comes in there, I just don't feel his stage presence enough. I don't feel the heart and the passion that I do with other rappers. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, he has like some funny shit from time to time. Like he had some funny shit. He had a couple of oohs. But this is Murda Mook. You know what I'm saying? This is Murda Mook. And I truly like, and I'm not trying to hype him up. Not only is this Murda Mook, this is Murda Mook who's been on retirement but been around battle rap for like 5 years. So I'm quite sure Murda Mook has like 14 notebooks full of lines that he's been wanting to say that he's just been waiting on the right paycheck to say. You know what I'm saying? Like Murda Mook is the only person that retired and was still at all the battle rap events. Like you still heard his name because he was in it heavy. He was in it heavy, like Loaded Lux and Serious Jones. Like when the last time you seen him at a battle? Like I don't know where they found them to.
Loaded Lux being a battle, he was at the joint with Charlie Clips, no person Hitman. You know, man, it don't mean that he ain't watching and stuff because he actually promotes his own thing around him. But either or, like, you know, just because I feel you're just in it for like the street persona, and it's like, oh, he been.
No, I'm in it from an entertainment perspective.
Like Mook versus J Mills. Mook didn't win that one. That was like a tie. That was the only tie I really seen. Him versus Party Artie. Party Artie went hard, and Mook had bars, but it's a lot of filler bars. Okay, when he battled Serious Jones, he beat Serious Jones clearly. Loaded Lux, he did not win against. He did a couple joints in the Fight Club when Serious Jones was in the Fight Club. And he won them, but, I mean, right now, Mook gotta keep up, dog. He gotta keep up, dog.
Yo.
He gotta keep up, dog. And I watch all the battles. I watch it, like, continuously, yo. I mean, he's nice. He's very nice. He's very nice, but for real, it can go either way.
You really think, like, it's gonna be hard for us to be friends after that comment. So you really think like Iron Solomon will take Mook. I want to ask you that. You feel Iron Solomon is better than them 4 people I named?
He's up there. He's definitely up there.
You feel he's better than 4 people I named? What was Iron Solomon's last battle?
Ness. Ness was the last battle.
Now, let me ask you a question. Do you feel he won that battle because, like, Ness was really nice? Or you feel he won that battle because, I mean, this is my opinion, right? I think Averb said it when he was battling X Factor recently. In order to be the best, you gotta beat the best. And that's the way I feel. And I feel like I haven't seen Iron Solomon battle anybody that I felt was top tier. Right? Let's be honest.
Math was on a roll when he was beating people in the Fight Club, and then he battled. He said, "Who else can I battle like that?" And he battled Iron Solomon, and people on the streets was telling him, "Don't even battle Iron Solomon." You know, people, even his own people, was like, "Dog, you don't like lose," you know, or he's nice like that. But the thing is, you're looking at it, we definitely look at it from different point of view. I look at the bars. I look at how lyrical he is, the stage performance, the delivery he has. You know what I'm saying? You're not looking at any of that. You're looking at more, oh, he's a white guy. That's what it feels like, oh, he's white. He didn't have nobody top tier. But who Mook had what? Lux was up there.
Lux is a monster.
Party Artie was okay. You know what I'm saying? He was up there, but Jay Mills was not top tier. But he was a vet in the street battling a lot of people.
What? Jay Mills at that time? Jay Mill was. Don't like take that.
He was. But it wasn't enough though. Mook, I messed with Mook hard, and I have faith in both of them. Because either way, I wanted to. This is what everybody wanted to see. This is what a lot of people wanted to see. You know, and then I just think that that it can go either way. You're looking. Even when it was on grind time, that was grind time where it was Ness versus Iron Solomon. And even though it was probably a lot of white people there or whatever, okay, you can play that on some radio.
No. I'm not playing that. Wait, stop that. Wait.
It's not about race.
No. Because Ness did not come with enough to beat Iron Solomon. Okay? I don't even take it. I'm not taking nothing from him. I feel he had a hell of a performance against Ness. I just told you that I felt that was his best battle. And so, it's not that I'm taking his accomplishment away from him as a battler. I'm just saying that I feel, personally,
you know how many battles Iron Solomon had?
He could have them. I just don't see him battling none of this stuff.
And I seen Mook recycle bars 2 times in 2 different battles. He recycled a whole verse that you think is right off the head. When he battled what's homeboy that got knocked out in Philly? Joey Jihad. He battled Joey Jihad and used that. I'm the principal. I own every class. You know what I'm saying? And it was like he used that in a whole different battle. And he can't come with that. The only thing with Young Hot, those are okay bars. Young Hot was trash. So it's gonna make the nigga look like a lyrical giant, dog, but he was trash. That dude was trash. It was like, for $25,000, I'll rap. That's how that dude came. I'll rap. I'm going. That was a setup, dog. That was a setup, yo. But I'm not trying to take nothing away from him. Mook is nice. He is nice. He is lyrical, but he can't have no filler bars. You're better off just hitting him straight in the head. You're trying to take his head off as soon as you start.
Well, I'm expecting
it can
that.
Go either way. It can go either way. I ain't trying to go either way. You know what I'm saying?
But let's be honest though. Let's be honest. Let's say they wasn't friends. Do you think that battle would end any differently?
Yeah, it probably would have.
I think it would have been a way more entertaining, but I truly believe that Hitman Hollow, before he went to, Hollow the Don, damn, I'm combining names and shit. Hollow the Don is like, he's in like a whole nother like place with his battle rap right now. He was. Before he left, Hollow the Don is that dude. Like, we'll be waiting on his return. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I don't know, man. T-Rex is nice, man. T-Rex is nice. T-Rex is real nice,
you know, and he didn't even get to finish his verse versus DNA either. By the way, you know what I'm saying? But I think he got bars. He's sitting on bars, yo. You know, and A-Verb is nice. I mean, when that St. Louis movement, when that movement came out, A-Verb was like one of my top favorite niggas. Like, I watched that math battle a trillion times. And the funniest thing about that is that math went so long, and A-Verb kept it short and simple, and he won that. And everybody was like, oh, math may get. Nah, I don't think so. And he kept hitting him in the head. He kept hitting him in the head with that. And with that, the fact still remains.
Right.
But the funny thing is, dog, I don't know.
I think Averb,
I don't know.
I think Averb, especially recently, like, not only has Averb, lyrically Averb's been there, but Averb has changed his stage presence.
And that might be his downfall, though. I mean, it might.
I don't think it's stage.
In certain ways, it can.
You're right. Because sometimes yeah. For instance, that thing with X Factor putting a little blindfold on. Like, if you're a battle rapper, leave the props at home. Don't bring props to the battle rap.
I love you.
Don't do that. Fuck y'all, clown.
I know he's like, it's only right that I can't see you.
Yeah, don't bring the props.
On, son?
Yo, the blind, yeah, that was whack.
I know, I ain't gonna.
The whole dental floss thing with Young Ill was whack.
Okay, I mean, it got the crowd laughing, but yeah, I mean, that was like, okay, you took way too long with it. I understand that.
But even if he had took 2 minutes with it, you still wouldn't have got like a whole. The only props you can bring, you can't bring. It has to be on the other nigga. Like, if you come there with some loud ass shoes on, that's your fault. You know what I'm saying? Then you could go ham on that. But for you to reach in your pocket and pull out balloons or shit to put over your face and dental floss, come on, man. Like, nah, don't do that. Don't do that. As close as you can come to having props is maybe pulling a bad chick out the crowd. Like when Calico did that. Like, I don't know what broad he was talking about. This is my thing right here. That is as close as you can come to bringing a props to me, and I respect it.
I understand. I mean, the flossing, yeah, that was a little too much. But you know, he styled on the nigga, so it didn't really matter. He just styled. You know, he's like, I'm a flosser. He just styled on him. But he was spitting though. He was spitting. You can't say that. You can't say like that battle ain't a clear to me. Ain't a clear DNA won that battle to me like that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't so clear as Young Ill. Like, it can go either way with that battle to me. Because he kept saying but he was saying the nigga's name reverse, which is DNA. You know what I'm saying? And it was just, I mean, duh.
Yeah. I didn't say you got some. I'm just saying, like, don't bring your own personal props to a battle. That's whack. That's whack. Don't do that.
But on that is that definitely, I mean, if Averb come like he went against Young Miles or Mad, or even when he went against SB on the corner, or when he battled Hollow the Don, if he come like that out of them 4 battles with that much energy, T-Rex ain't gonna last.
And I think that's what I'm saying. I'm for calling that. He's gonna come in there with that. That's my thought. Because it's like, it ain't no ties, there's no love between them two.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it isn't like, yo, I might hurt his feelings or I might go too far and, you know what I mean, and shit might carry outside the ring. It's like, fuck him.
his old sound like the way he was before, then it's gonna be a tough battle. It's gonna be a tough battle. I watched him battle. Man, he was killing cats left and right.
It's gonna be. So let's go ahead and sum it up. Yeah, we gonna end it. All right. This is what we got so far. So we both agree. Hitman Holla got the first battle.
Yeah, that's a definite.
Okay, we got Hitman Holla. Then we got DNA versus Ness. What you going? You saying it's debatable?
No, that's not even debatable at all. DNA is gonna kill that guy.
We agree DNA is gonna kill it. All right. After that, we got
Serious Jones versus Charlie Clips. Serious Jones should just like jump off a bridge the day before that. Because there's no point.
We agree that Charlie
I ain't gonna say kill yourself. Don't kill yourself. I mean, you're already killing yourself by jumping in this ring with him, though. But it's no way he's gonna keep up with him.
So we got Clips. We got Clips winning that one. Let's go ahead. We just went over the T-Rex.
Yeah, no. Loaded Lux versus Calico. Loaded Lux is going to spank. He's going to spank him because he's super lyrical. Anyway.
I think he's super lyrical. He's witty on his feet. He can freestyle, and he's got a delivery to him.
Right.
Lux is a monster.
Right, but the only thing that could mess that up, and I'm not trying to say like Calico win that, and I just thought about it, is Lux is so lyrical that he might go over people's heads a lot. So you might not get a response. It might hit you when you get home like, oh damn, that's what that nigga meant. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the beautiful thing about YouTube. Like, even if like that night people feel one way, when you go back and watch on YouTube, you got a chance to really like look at it. But either way, I think Lux got that. I think Lux
you do got that.
I think he's been able to manipulate the crowd since way back when. Like, he was way ahead of his time. So we got Lux winning that. Then we got the T-Rex versus Averb.
That can go either way.
He got it debatable. I got Averb hands down. This is probably the only one we disagree on so far. Then we get to the main event, which is another one we disagree on. I think Mook got it. Like, no debating. I think Mook has just got that. You know what I'm saying? I really do. And he's saying that could go either way. He's saying Iron Solomon got a whole lot more. I'm sleeping on him. I'm being disrespectful because he's a white boy. I don't think that's the case. But that's how rap.
You didn't break your case down more because you're like, oh, well, what top tier person has he battled? But what top tier person has Mook battled like that? Besides, you're saying Jay Mills is one and Loaded Lux is one. Party Artie came with bars, a lot of bars. I mean, I watched Iron Solomon's battles since he was on Jump Off. He was on Jump Off. He been on Grind Time here and there. I ain't seen him too much. He was on some old battles, battle leagues that was way before this. Let's wrap it up. I mean, for real, it's debatable. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna leave it at that. He's going with Mook is gonna kill him. I'm going with it can go either way. So I can't wait to see it.
We'll find out Sunday. Was it 19th?
Yeah, the 19th.
19th of August. We'll find out. You know what I mean? This is Day Boys on the battle. After the videos come out, we'll come back and have a discussion on why I was right.
It'll be an argument. It'll be an argument, but go ahead. Go ahead. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Don't sign out.
It's your boy VA Bug, aka Mr. Schizo himself. Y'all know what it is. I'm in the lab right now working. Y'all come in here, man. Check me out for a minute. Watch me work.